Hey everyone, we are back in the Marion National Forest. Today we are going to a few different sites. Another one of Greg's cousins showed him an area of bricks, so he wanted, and I wanted to see them. So we are here to check them out, and they did take some video, so it'll probably be included in this when they originally saw it. So.
Hey y'all, we're out again at another site looking for some house spots in the forest. Like I've said before, there's just so many of these places out here, and that potential with so many different layers of history out here with the ancient Native Americans and the colonial eras and the Civil War era, and then the lumber era, like in the early 1900s, that was all pre-Francis Marion National Forest. So you find stuff, you're not sure how to date it. Some of it you kind of can see that it's a little more modern, so you don't know, it's not colonial. But some of this you find and it's got to be pretty old when it's like handmade bricks and stuff like that. So what we are here today, I'm here with my cousin Wayne. He was showing me a couple of places that he knows, and what he found is this mound of bricks, and these are kind of these ones that Kathy and I have been finding. It's these older clay handmade style that seem to be from that colonial era. We are near the last site that we had looked at, and I was thinking with the other one it may be part of the Windsor Plantation property. Now whether it's part of the Windsor Plantation house or anything, maybe the other site was. It's just a mound of bricks, so we're not really certain at all what it even might be. Or maybe somebody this is where they discarded their bricks. We just don't know. But again, a lot of history out here, and we just enjoy running around in the woods looking. So we will continue to do that and see if we can find some more spots.
So, but we're trying to figure out if this was a homestead or if it was just a pile of bricks. So I'm going to kind of pull up some bricks and let's see what we can find. So here it is. I mean, it's just a mound. Not sure how old these bricks are. That's a big one right there.
Yep.
Oop. He's covered in moss.
It is.
Or whatever it is, whatever you want to call
it. Yeah, these seem to be those same handcrafted bricks from back in the day.
They're old bricks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell the difference because you can see they're not perfectly squared.
This whole pile is just a mound. I mean,
yeah.
I believe this is where somebody just mounded up bricks after dismantling a house or something like that. But that's what it seems to be, because they don't seem to be in any particular shape other than just round, like somebody threw it in a pile.
Yeah. Just all pieces and parts. And there's those stickers that like to stick me. Wonder if we walked around here, see anything kind of laying around. Of course, these bricks are as old as we think they are. We probably won't find nothing unless it's a pretty good size something. But you can see, I mean, they're just all over the place. Look up here. Got to find out the age of these bricks. I've taken a lot of pictures And this weekend at Cypress Gardens, they're having a fossil festival. So I might go on Sunday and show them the pictures. I know they'll probably need the brick itself, but I can't do that. We're not allowed to take stuff out of the forest. Just all sorts of them. I mean, they're just kind of scattered all around the pile even. I mean, that's a lot of bricks. And even over here, there's one. I mean, they're definitely old bricks. I tell you, it's been so much fun going around in these woods, finding all of these old homesteads and just different piles of bricks that we don't know anything about. And I mean, these grounds just have so much history from, you know, the 17, 18, and 1900s. You found something?
There's more bricks over here.
More bricks over there? Let's see. Well, it seems we find more questions than we have answers to.
These are also in a pile.
That's another pile. Huh. Hopefully y'all can hear me over the leaves crunching now with our new microphones. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's something. Yeah, you can tell they're old.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, the area here is beautiful.
Beautiful hill. We are in the area of the Windsor, what used to be the old Windsor Plantation. Not sure if we're right on that. Like I mentioned in the other video, I think, there's potential this could have been some kind of outbuilding or some type of out structure from the Windsor, but I'm not positive of that. It's,
Was there like a city? I mean, you know, like a little town surrounding it?
That I don't know.
I mean, we know Irish Town had the loggers over there.
That I don't know. I know my brother's got a map from the late 1700s, 1773, I think it was. And we have that one from 1903.
Yeah.
Maybe we can take a look at some of those and see if we can find some other maps and kind of help place these a little better. The old one that my brother had, the scale on it doesn't look exactly accurate, so it'd be really difficult to use it for finding specific places. It's just kind of in general, this was located this place and there, and it does have a lot of names of different plantations on there.
I see a couple of other mounds over there.
Yeah.
What's catching my eye now is that tree right there. Look how huge that tree is. I mean, this one right here is big too, but that one, wow, that one lasted through Hugo.
Yeah, there's some of the trees in here. We used to squirrel hunt in here some. You get them in the top of the tree, you couldn't shoot them out.
Yeah.
They were too high.
This is crazy. Let me look at some of these bricks. Look at that. You know, with it being the old bricks, it just kind of makes you wonder the brick masons that made these. See, that's got a little bit of the we call it cement. I don't know what it was called back then, but this still has some of it on there. Oh yeah, I mean pull back some of the leaves. I wonder if that's a hole. He still goes on in there. That's a piece. That one's not coming up. I felt one time and it kind of crumbled in my hand. Trying to see if this is a hole one. Because it still goes. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I think I found a hole brick. I want to see it. That is a whole brick. Okay, I gotta get this thing out of here. I want to see it. Yes, it's a whole brick because there's the end of it. Can't see how I'm going to be able to get it up there. This dirt is showing dirt. I'm not moving the brick. Going it. Y'all hear that bird? Sorry, I'm a thing for birds. That's a whole brick. Look at there. Oh, come on. Briggs this way. Maybe you can help me get it out. I found a whole brick. I just can't get it up. Maybe you can help me. Because I'm determined to see it. Did you just walk away from me and not even hear me? Oh, I gotta stand up a minute. It's hard on these old knees. Oh man, that's a big one. Can you help me get this brick up? It's a whole brick. I want to see it. It's a whole brick. Look at there.
Yep.
I want to see it and I can't move it. I'm trying to do it with one hand. I tried to dig around it and all. Look at you. That's my muscle man. Oh, it's a whole one. Now that one looks a little bit more uniform.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Look at the grooves in it. Look at that.
Pretty.
I mean, it's different.
Nice size.
It looks different from those, is it? Or is it? I don't know. It looks the same to me.
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks the same. It's just those are broke up.
I know right down the road from here, back maybe even before I was born, there was a farm out here. Because where Ricky's house was it was actually a field there at one time.
Oh.
And I don't know exactly when it went away, but I know that there was some farming out in this area. So some of this could be from some of that time, or maybe they used a combination of vintage bricks to do some stuff.
Maybe some of the bricks they found.
So, don't know.
But that's neat to find that hole.
Country folks use what they got.
That's right.
That's what they do.
Put him back in where he's buried.
See that ridge in that one?
Well, there's another one.
You see that ridge here?
Oh.
Let's see. That.
Now see that one? Yeah. I'm covering him back up.
That does not look like.
That's two different errors, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
But I'm not a brick mason, but I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'll try to snap a photo of those two and see if I can talk to a couple of brick masons or something.
Yeah, I think some historian or something could probably give you some.
I'm gonna cover them back up.
Some indication.
Cover them back up. I don't want anybody to take them. There. Got my hand all dirty now.
But I do think there's, you go all through here in the National Forest and you're bound to find something somewhere where somebody lived prior to this becoming the National Forest.
There wasn't nothing on those mounds over there?
No. There was a mound over here somewhere that I found like one brick. So I'm thinking it's just a cast off from one of these other piles. So.
Okay, I gotta go see that tree. That
like
tree
a
is
white
huge.
oak.
That's a white oak?
I think so. Maybe not.
Is there anything in since that tree turned over? I don't see anything. It looks like just dirt.
Give you some scale on that one.
Huh?
Give you some scale on that one. Size.
Yeah. I mean, that's the smaller one. Close to the big one. Oh my God.
Yeah, this was the pile. I saw another brick over here too.
Do I?
So that's where I saw another brick.
Yeah. Is that a fire line right there?
Yeah, there was a fire line through here, so it could be that they kicked some stuff up.
Yeah. I'm standing near this one. Oh, spider web.
There it is.
Wow. That is huge.
No, this is the one I was saying I thought was a white oak. The other one I think is a little bit different.
So big.
It's huge.
So, he's a Hugo survivor. Oh, that's just dirt. I know, it was a little mushy. Yeah, usually if you see the bricks, they got that little green fungus stuff on it. There's a thing over there.
I've looked. I circled around that.
I mean, did you see the thing, the pole?
Yeah, I did.
I know what that
There's
is.
a couple different ones.
I see they got some trees circled here.
Some trees circled. There was one that had like a PVC pipe stuck in the ground.
So they've been out here.
There was a metal pipe there.
Stuff.
So I'm not sure whether that's something associated with the Forest Service or something archaeological. So don't know.
I don't know. There was nothing on that pole. You know I'm gonna be nosy and walk over here and check it out. Now that we found those piles of bricks and the fact that this is so flat and open, I'm gonna check and see. See, that's a pole there. Someone, I don't know how long it's been there. There's no bricks in here?
No.
Huh. I don't know. Walk around a little bit. And we'll see. You know, I wonder if some of these, maybe not the pines, but maybe some of these smaller ones were in those tubes that they have grown.
Could be.
Because they kind of look about the same size.
Yeah, could be.
You know, minus the pine trees. I don't know nothing about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of that fossil show at Cypress Gardens, Greg's got a little jar of stuff when his dad would plow up their field over there. He would find these different things, so we're gonna take them, and because they're supposed to have someone there that can kind of help you identify. So hopefully we can find something to tell you guys. I would sure like to give you all the information instead of just running to bricks. I'd like to know where everything is. Let's see. Sometimes when the tree falls over, it kind of brings up some of the past with the bricks and stuff. We don't have much time left to be able to walk out here because snakes and stuff will start coming up pretty soon. That one's a pretty good sized tree too. And I like walking out here in the winter time. So peaceful. Well, I'm starting to hear some birds who are all at our house. Them and the squirrels. I still haven't seen a squirrel since we've been out here. Let's see, that. It's like a tree that may have fallen over with Hugo in it. Just has rotted away. What's that? Oh, I know. Yeah, he's kind of rotted away. See a hole there, so I'm sure something has been staying warm in there. Okay. I'm gonna turn this thing off, and if I find something else, I'll turn it back on. So, at a distance, all of a sudden, I said, I found a hole. Ooh, chip over that vine. Huh. I wonder if this was like a watering hole or something.
I don't know. Not sure.
Hope it can pick up on the GoPro.
Well, let me walk down in it and give them a little bit of depth perspective.
Yeah. Yep. You can see.
So
it's what, about a 4 or 5 foot drop?
Yeah, probably 4.
See any bricks?
Not that I see.
Huh. It's always interesting when we just find a random hole in the ground. And we have no clue.
So it might be totally natural.
It might be.
That doesn't seem natural on this wide open
But, you know, with us usually being flat land, it's just kind of odd to have just a random hole.
Well, we're not too far from the road, so maybe it's possible they use some dirt out of here.
Yeah, I guess.
Possible.
I don't know. Some of those trees coming this way look pretty thick. Oh well. I just wanted to show you guys this hole. Okay. Just as we got out of the hole right here, I looked this way and found this big mound. And Greg says there are bricks. We found more bricks.
Ton of bricks.
And these are old bricks.
Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of them.
This is a larger mound than the other place.
Yeah. Oh, these are the older bricks. They really are. Oh, it's so neat.
Wow.
I mean, it's a whole mound of them.
No.
Oh gosh, there's more up here.
Now this.
Now this
is in a circle.
And yeah.
And This is kind of more in a square, like maybe it would be a foundation.
Huh.
Here's a whole one.
You got a whole.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see how it's not square.
Perfectly formed, yeah. Man.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of them. I mean, everything. You see, I don't know if you can see the little green fuzzy things, but they're all bricks. This is I mean, literally all bricks.
Big pile.
And all over the place.
Another whole one.
There's another whole one. It's this one. Oh,
another pretty whole one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bunch of them. Move some of these leaves back. Be able to see.
So, with this one,
little pieces of them too.
With this one, I believe there was some structure here.
Yeah, I mean, look at here. I'm just barely moving, and it's just like tons of bricks on top of each other.
Yeah,
and they're in little pieces.
Yep. Huh.
I mean, little tiny pieces. Little ones.
But again, that's just the one spot. I mean, this whole thing is just a
this whole mound is probably these bricks. Ooh, and a slip coming down. Oh, those are bricks. I am so curious what was here.
Good eye, babe. I didn't see it.
I mean, seriously, it's like, it's just something collapsed here.
Yeah. The thing is, it's so easy to walk right past most of this stuff.
Oh no, Kathy don't walk past big mounds anymore, especially when I see green fuzzy things on.
I know, but it is. It's, I mean, you walk a few feet differently and you wouldn't even have picked it up.
Yeah.
So.
But the mound goes there, then it goes around. I mean, it's deep on the other side. It's up pretty high, and then it comes around over there. The hole is right here, and then it comes here. I'm thinking this was a house or something. Some type of structure.
I'm all the way at the back edge. That gives you a little bit of perspective.
Yeah.
That's probably 25, 30 feet.
I'm thinking this was some type of structure.
Yeah.
And it's just collapsed over the years. With this many bricks on top of each other and into pieces, and kind of how square it is.
It doesn't seem quite as square as the brick house or maybe even the other house we found at Windsor.
Yeah.
But it's in a relatively square formation, so it's probably all in how it crumbled.
Yeah.
I mean, where they may have just been brick foundation, this might have been the whole brick structure.
Yeah.
Because it's that much bricks here.
Yeah. I mean, literally, look over here. What I did, I just pulled back some of the leaves, and I mean, it's all in there.
Hard to say specifically how deep it goes too, other than just down to the ground. So it's probably 3 feet high. So if you got 3 feet high of bricks in a 30 by 30 square, I mean, that's a lot of bricks.
The brick right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes all the way out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, those are all bricks all around there.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. I think that's the most bricks we've found so far.
I think it is. The one over at Windsor was close, but I think this is still a bigger pile. I think those bricks they were farther spread out, but I think this pile is bigger.
Yeah.
So I would hazard to guess if this was a house, this was the whole structure made of brick, whereas the other was just a foundation made of brick.
Yeah.
Well, after we left the last bricks, we were walking out, and we're coming out on a different route than we came in. Came across another one of those big tramways that they utilized, or at least that's what I think it is, one of those tramways that they utilized during the early 1900s, where they had the trains that would haul the timber and stuff in the forest. So these are kind of scattered through the forest too. I'm not sure exactly where all of them are. I didn't realize this one was here, but I never really looked for it before. So again, there's layers and layers of history here, and this is the 100-year history. Those bricks, I think, I believe they're colonial era. So that's a lot of stuff in this one little area. I mean, we're in a fairly confined area of about a quarter mile. So good bit of stuff here.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Cool stuff.
We'll see if we can find anything else. All right. Found a little bit of something else. Well, you can see this bank that's running along through here. It's one of the smaller banks, much smaller than that tramway. Well, there's another one that crosses here and tees off there. If you go down a little bit farther, there's another bank, about 100 feet, 150 feet. What I've read on the rice fields was that they would break them up into like quarter acre size, and they would have the mounds, the banks where they could dam it off and hold water in those sizes. And this is to me, a pretty good example of that. It's fairly wide open where you can see. We already crossed one bank. I'm not sure how well you can see it. It was right back here. So that's literally only about 50 feet from this bank. And now in the distance there's a third bank. It's more like 100 feet. But this is apparently where what we're thinking, maybe the plantation house kind of overlooking the where the rice fields were, maybe. And so that's our opinion. Whether that's accurate or not, who knows? But we still trying to figure things out, see what we can find. This is just one more thing that we found in the area today.
Okay, so we're in a different area in the woods. Found this massive tree. Another Hugo survivor. Try standing near it so you can kind of get an idea.
Yep, it is huge.
It's huge.
I think that's the biggest one we've seen all day.
I think so.
So
that is crazy. How big that trunk is. You know, we used to have trees like this all the time, and then Hugo came and wiped the majority out. So whenever we see ones like this, we appreciate that they are still here. There's another one that's kind of big. Where'd he go? Right in there.
This area we're in today really seems to be holding a lot of big trees.
Yeah, it does.
I like it.
So
I like it a lot.
I like how open it is.
Yeah.
There's another one that's kind of big over there too.
Yeah. Yeah, right after Hugo, we looked so much at what we lost, but these days I'm looking more at what survived, and there was a lot that survived, a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
That's great.
But we did lose a lot.
Yeah.
But to see trees like this, they've got a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah. Makes it enjoyable to get out in the forest and just walk, ramble.
It does.
Hunt stuff.
Yeah. One thing we've been finding, and the GoPro won't pick it up, I've tried it before, is rows of where they used to plant.
Yeah,
you might kind of elaborate more on
that. some of the different things they planted, they would kind of mound up, you know, anywhere from 6 inches to or 2 feet for like tobacco and stuff like that. And what we see in different places, and this is one of them, is you see just remnants of that. You just see subtle undulations of the ground, in the, you know, this too uniform to be anything other than
and those rows.
something that was man-made. And so it's still around. It's just like Kathy said, it's hard to pick up on the GoPro because they're just so subtle.
Yeah.
So,
is there something I could find that would pick them up better?
Might try with your phone.
No, I tried it with my phone.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. So, well, guys, let us know if these microphones are working to overpower the leaves, because I noticed in our other videos you hear a lot of the crunching of the leaves. So we're hoping with these microphones you'll hear more of us instead of the leaves. So, but with this microphone, I feel like I'm in the TV business or something with a microphone. Never thought I'd be wearing a microphone. I'm usually the one hiding behind the camera.
Especially out in the middle of the woods.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let me see what else we can find. I don't want to bore y'all with just looking at these beautiful woods. Well, we decided to come back to one of the places his cousin showed us, and we found another mound not too far from it, and Ray happened to see this, so he's trying to get it up.
It's a piece of brick, but it's flat.
Yeah, it's a flat brick. That's crazy. I'm curious to see what that one looks like. I mean, it looks like it was made on purpose like that. Wow. I think it's not just flat, it has more. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's huge.
It's almost like a brick paving stone or something.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Huh. Is that a piece of it?
I don't know.
Well, it feels like it because it won't break. Wow.
Huh.
Oh man, that thing is heavy.
It is.
My goodness. No wonder it was hard to get out of there. Wow.
It's different. It's different than anything else we've found.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I'm glad we came back over here just to walk around.
Just kicking around.
Yeah. Oh, I know our time was limited last time because he had to get back. So.
Yeah. Well, and we were
running out of time.
Trying to keep the cousins out of the shot. So.
Yeah. That's neat. I wonder if there's any more in this pile. See, this is the whole pile. Yeah. Back up. See, it's like a mound right here. And see, that's the original mound right there.
The big mound.
And that's the other mound that I found that has bricks, a bunch of bricks on it. And I was coming this way and they called me to come over here. And then I found that mound and found bricks on it. So there's bricks all along there. And then now we've got this mound. And then we had found the well. Found another one?
No, just a brick.
Just a smaller brick?
Yeah. I mean, there's bricks here.
Yeah, there's bricks all over here too.
That's strange to find that one.
It is.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Just different.
I mean, that's the only one that we found so far like that.
Yep. More in here. Okay. So, yeah.
Makes me wonder how many more of those are in here, or if that would have been the only one.
Well,
Wish I could bring a rake in here.
The more we look, the more we find.
Yeah. And the more questions we have. I want to know what this is.
I still believe it's something associated with the Windsor Plantation.
The Windsor Plantation, yeah.
In fact, all this that we found today, I think, is somehow associated with the Windsor Plantation.
Yeah. I love the color of that brick.
But,
so pretty.
But I am no historical expert by far.
No. We're out doing these videos now, but what I'm hoping to do is, you know, since we're on kind of borrowed time before the heat comes and all those snakes and other critters come out, we're trying to come out and video as much as we can.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get with someone or do some research, but I got a person in mind I'm going to reach out to, and actually a couple of people, and see what we can find out, because now that we've found all of these bricks in different areas, I want to know the history of them now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think we're going to make some trips to the library and see what we can find, and maybe even some of the local museums or something.
Yeah.
Might even reach out to the Historical Society and see what we can find out.
Yeah, something. Because now I want answers, and
we got a lot of questions.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions. Now, once we get with somebody, and if we find out any answers, I will go back and edit each one of the videos and put in the description what it was. And that way we'll know for sure, because I would like to catalog everything, and heck, maybe even bring some of the historians around, see if they want to look at stuff.
Some of the stuff you've got to assume that some people know where it's at.
That's true.
It's just, is it just local people that kind of, because of their woods rambling, find it, or is there some historians that actually know truly a good bit about this? And I mean, you see a lot of plantation history along the main Cooper River and even the East Branch, but not really a whole lot when you get out into the more rural areas, the back countries, the swamp areas, where really a lot of the original plantations started.
Yeah.
So you just I don't find a lot of history. Maybe it's there and I just hadn't looked in the right place.
That's true.
Yeah. But I really enjoy getting out in the woods and rambling.
Yeah, so like doing that. This is the
right time of year for that.
Yep.
Because I do believe that there will be some rattlesnakes in this area come springtime. And, we probably won't need to be there. At least Kathy won't.
No.
I'll probably still come.
Nope. Too many critters come out the woodwork then.
I've never been too bothered by critters.
But it's beautiful out here and peaceful.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed that in this forest that you don't really hear any animals. And you know, it's got deer, it's got bears, it's got raccoons, possums, birds, squirrels.
As long as you're moving around, you're probably not going to see much.
Yeah,
it's more true. You got to sit still and let them come to you.
Yeah, we're not good at sitting still.
Well, some of us.
Just can't believe how big that mound is. I mean, that's got to be that whole house right there.
Well,
I don't see them.
They built it on top of a hill. So,
but it doesn't look like much of a hill.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good rise, and it's kind of the peak of this area, which would be appropriate for where you'd think a house would be, is right at the peak of the height of the land. So, and that's kind of where that other place we were just looking at a little while ago, that's where it was. It was kind of at the peak of a hill.
Yeah.
And that peak kind of overlooked that rice field area. So, anyway.
All right. Let's see what else we can find. Well, just as we were leaving, we found...
Show how close we are to the road.
We're that close to the road. We found more bricks. It's a whole pile.
Maybe hard to see, but there's another mound there that's probably 15 feet across.
Another mound.
More to.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. One right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're probably all associated with the same general property, but
yeah,
it's just crazy to find that many different mounds
in one area.
Yeah. Yep. Some here. I'm walking on bricks.
Yep. Not but a mound of bricks. That's crazy. Oh well. More unanswered questions.
I thought you were going to start. Okay. Appreciate everybody for hanging in there with us and spending the day with us. The day kind of went a little bit different direction than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I stopped in to show Catherine one of the spots that Wayne and I had looked at when we were out recently, and it really kind of turned into searching for that in that whole area, and we ended up finding multiple brick piles and just the bank system, the tramway, and all. So it was actually a pretty productive day, and just again different than what I was expecting to do. We were thinking we were going to go to a couple of different areas, but that's where we spent our day, and it was a great day.
Yeah, so, beautiful weather, blue skies, sun was out, about 60 degrees.
Yeah,
nice day.
Yep, not too hot, not too cold, just perfect for walking around. Too cold for snakes.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And other critters.
Too warm for long underwear.
And I think I'm going to make it the first time without getting a tick on me.
Sure.
Of course, I still got
I
still got about a half a mile to get to the truck. So we'll see how that works. Well, guys, thanks for watching. And if you don't mind, like the video, subscribe to us. We've got more adventures coming your way. So y'all take care.